Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
One man was shot and injured by law enforcement last night after they were called to his home on County Highway 29 just north of Frazee. Officials say the original call was for a welfare check on a possible suicidal male. When they arrived, the situation escalated. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard joins us live from Becker County with more. Callie, what can you tell us?
Hi, Katie. Yes, I'm here along County Highway 29, and like you said, that's just north of Frazee, Minnesota. Now, I have been traveling all up and down this road today, not only talking with rural residents, but those living in the city of Frazee. Now, this is where the Becker County Sheriff's Office responded to a 911 call around 10 last night requesting a welfare check on a possible suicidal male on this highway. Officers learned that he was threatening to hurt himself and may have attempted a drug overdose. Officials say the subject wouldn't follow law enforcement commands to leave the home, and that's when officials went into the home 45 minutes later. Deputies discharged tasers and a firearm, injuring the subject. That subject was taken by ambulance to Essentia Hospital in Detroit Lakes and then airlifted to Essentia Hospital in Fargo for more treatment. One deputy was injured during the incident. They were treated and released from the hospital. But many I spoke with today were just coming from the lakes and didn't know much about what happened. Others say they heard a loud commotion and sirens last night.
I right away told my husband that we should probably lock things up just in case. It's kind of scary when you hear about it, when you think about it being that close to home, because it's just a mile down the road.
I called the Becker County Sheriff's Department just a few hours ago, and they told me that they are not releasing any names or any more information at this time. But stick with Valley News Live as we continue to update you on this developing story. Reporting live in rural Becker County, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
Callie, thank you for that live report. As she said, this investigation is ongoing by the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, so stick with us on this developing story. It was announced today that the Minnesota Attorney General and Public Safety Commissioner will be putting together a working group on police-involved deadly force encounters. The working group will have a series of hearings discussing topics including prevention and training, officer wellness, and community healing, among others, with the public invited to participate. There will be a meeting tomorrow at 11 a.m. in St. Paul that will be live streamed online. A body was discovered in Richland County yesterday afternoon around 2 o'clock. Officials say a call reported a dead man lying in a ditch near a UTV on 79th Street Southeast, just northwest of Wyndmere. The body was taken to Grand Forks for an autopsy. Stick with Valley News Live as we receive more information on this story. 2 people from Moorhead were killed in a car wreck Friday in Wilkin County. Officials say 26-year-old Justin Helgeson was driving a pickup when he ran the stop sign at County Road 30 and Highway 9. He then struck a car driven by 62-year-old Margaret O'Neill, killing her and 62-year-old passenger Thomas Burton. Officials say Helgeson's injuries are non-life threatening. The Fargo man who was seriously injured after being ejected from his vehicle early yesterday morning has been identified. 23-year-old Brady Fritzler was ejected from his vehicle after rear-ending a pickup truck on Interstate 29, causing his car to enter the median, overturn, and land on its roof. Officials say Fritzler has been charged with driving under the influence of alcohol.
He did not stop at the stop sign.
Do you think he saw you?
I think he saw me, but I don't think he cared at all.
A Moorhead man says he was left on the street to suffer after he was hit by a car. He was riding his bike yesterday when a car blew past a stop sign. Valley News Team's Joshua Pagero spoke to the man who now has a damaged bike and a fractured ankle.
Angel Munez says he bought his used bike about a month ago at a Fargo store for $80. He was just breaking it in when he was struck by a car.
The left pedal got dented, the back tire got dented.
Munez fractured his ankle, forcing him to wear a boot over his right leg and walk on crutches. He may need surgery. He's autistic and suffers from other mental disabilities. Munoz says the driver ignored the stop sign right behind me, and he's asking drivers to pay extra attention when you're out on the road for those riding bike.
Whether it be a person walking or a person biking, you need to let pedestrians have the right to cross.
Moorhead police responded to the scene at the intersection of 1st Avenue North and 13th Street North.
Got about here, the driver just went ahead and did a hit and run, and I landed about right here on the street, and the driver did not do anything, and the driver took a right.
Munoz says the car was a black Dodge Durango, and people tried flagging the driver down to stop. He was disoriented from hitting the concrete road so hard.
It made me feel a bit frustrated, and he did not stop to make sure I was all right, and there were many witnesses.
Next week, the 29-year-old is moving out of his Moorhead apartment to Arizona to be closer to family. Yet, he says it's going to be tough with his recent injury.
The driver who hit and ran me, I hope the justice is brought to you.
Munoz says he is just thankful he was wearing a helmet, saving him from more serious injuries to the head after falling to the ground. In Moorhead, Joshua Peguero, Valley News Live.
The Moorhead Police Department is investigating this incident. Munoz says he was told that the driver was located. This story came to us through our whistleblower hotline. If you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline at 701-237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. Drivers in the downtown Fargo area will be experiencing a few lane closures and delays starting tomorrow. The eastbound lane on 12th Avenue North will be closed between University Drive North and 12th Street North. The closure will allow underground utility work that is expected to be in place for 1 week. Also tomorrow, Broadway will close between 2nd and 3rd Avenues North for underground construction as well. Broadway is expected to be closed until August 13th. We have an update on the reports of a person being struck by a vehicle after a fight escalated in Fargo. Police discovered 2 women had been arguing when one got into their car and began to drive away. The other woman attempted to grab onto the side, causing her to fall. Police say no one was injured or arrested.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
And here's a look at our Tower Cam time-lapse. Valley News Live Storm Team Skycam Network shot in Fargo. As the sun rose, we had mainly clear skies. Then more clouds came in from the west, and we had periods of partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Fargo did stay dry, though, but the clouds and a northerly wind got temperatures only into the mid to upper 70s across most of the region. Fargo, a high of 76 degrees. Into the northern valley, also into the upper 70s. But surrounding the valley, high temperatures today mainly into the lower 70s. Which is a little below normal for this time of year. We should be into the lower 80s. Temperatures around the region look like this. 63 right now in Fargo, but 64 out toward Jamestown, Valley City, Detroit Lakes, lower 60s. Fergus Falls down toward the Wahpeton area, Northern Valley, Devil's Lake Basin, upper 50s to lower 60s. Some mid 50s showing up in portions of northwestern Minnesota. And the winds are pretty light, 5 to 10 miles per hour from a northerly direction, pumping down cool and dry air. And that's a big change from what we saw to start the work week. Dew points across the region to the upper 40s to mid 50s, and that is dry and comfortable air. Here is a look at our satellite loop, and we are seeing mostly clear skies as of right now. The last of the rain is now exiting Otter Tail County. Here's a look at what we saw through the afternoon. Mainly cloudy skies, some isolated showers and thunderstorms hitting our far western and southwestern counties, some with some brief heavy rain and some lightning. Now this activity has dissipated as we lost the daytime heating. Most of us are just clear as of right now with high pressure just off to our west, giving us that northerly wind. This high will take a few days to make its way across the forecast area, and then eventually we will tap into more of a southerly wind as we stay mainly clear. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast. Clear skies during the overnight. Temperatures falling into the low to mid 50s in most places, and then rebounding nicely for the day tomorrow. Mid to upper 70s, some places up and down the valley closer to 80 degrees. There's your sunshine with that light northerly wind staying around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures across the region mainly into the mid-70s up and down the valley, closer to 80 degrees with plenty of sunshine. Then more of the same for the day on Tuesday. A little warmer to start into the lower 60s and then making our way throughout the day. Mainly sunny skies again and temperatures warming up a little into the upper 70s and lower 80s as we stay mainly dry for Tuesday. Here's the photo of the day. It's called Lake Ida Sunset. Thank you to Jessica for this one, using the background of the 7-day forecast and recapping the next couple of days. Sunny skies for tomorrow, a high of 80 and mostly sunny on Tuesday up to 83 degrees, and Wednesday mostly sunny, even warmer, 85. Then for Thursday, most of the daylight hours look dry, a high near 90 with plenty of sunshine. Showers and thunderstorms making their way through during the evening, lasting through Friday morning, cooling us back down to 84, but back to mostly sunny skies by Friday afternoon, lasting through Saturday, more sunshine and staying warm, a high of 86. And for next Sunday, another chance of some showers and thunderstorms and a high of 84 degrees.
Some good weather for a Twins game I hear someone's headed to.
Yeah, Twins game. Really nice weather. We're looking at mainly sunny skies for tomorrow in the Minneapolis area and across the region, too. Temperatures around game time should be into the lower 70s.
Awesome. Thanks, Justin. Some groups are pushing to keep detained migrants out of hotels. Find out what hotel owners have to say about it coming up on Valley News Live at 10.